Hey guys! So today I wanted to talk about who are my favorite gurus on YouTube. And I have quite a number of favorites. I think I have over 100 subscriptions now. But there are some people who are just, I think, really, really good at making videos and providing people with great information and tips, techniques, tutorials, all that good stuff. And absolutely, that's what got me started making videos. Is I watched other videos and started learning things, and I figured, hey, maybe I can pass along some of my own information to everyone else. And hopefully, I'm doing a decent-ish job at it. But anyways, the way that I compile these is actually reverse alphabetical. So I don't know, I'm weird. But I'll just start throwing out names and then tell you maybe a couple reasons why I think that person is kind of awesome. The first one is XPPinkXX. I don't know her name, but she is like one of the most gorgeous women I think I've ever seen. She doesn't really do a whole lot of reviews. I mean, she doesn't post extremely often, but when she does, her videos are so crazy and funny, and she's very out there. She cusses a lot, so if there's any like underage people, your parents probably don't want you listening to that, but she's a riot. Okay, next is, the screen name is What Style Is to Nickel, and I believe his name is Ricky. He is an extremely elegant, refined, he has extremely elegant and refined taste. Like, makeup is always flawless, hair, like not a hair out of place. I love his background and the way he speaks. And he usually does like a lot of Mac, which I kind of try to stay away from, but very informative, and he's very like on top of it. Like, he'll have the video out before the collection, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the collection is even like thought of in stores. Next is Cora from Vintage or Tacky. I like her because she's pretty down to earth. She doesn't really peddle products. Like, even if she has a review about something, she'll give you the entire pros and cons of everything. Like, it won't just be, this is awesome, you should buy it. It's like, this is really great, however, there's a flaw in the packaging, or there's something, or like it's priced too high for the product. She's pretty honest like that. She has a really fun use of color. I love that she does a lot of tutorials with bright makeup, and she's definitely not afraid of color. Next is, let me see if I don't even know how to pronounce this. It's SC Castaneda. I believe her name is Sonia. She, I do like her. I like her personality. I love how she's always talking about her son Jude. It's kind of funny that I know the name just because I watch the videos so much. But the one kind of issue I have with her is she does do a lot of videos promoting clothing companies, and I'm not saying that that's bad, but like I really don't hear a whole lot of negatives, and from some people I've heard like negatives about that company, and of course maybe it's just her experience hasn't been negative, but it's still nice to see that mix of, this is what's good about the company and this is what's bad, and because not every company, especially off the internet, is going to be perfect. But I do really like her personality, and she has some really good tutorials, especially with bronzy makeup and like summer makeup. Okay, next is Sarah Victor. She is, along with the next person, Queen of Blending, MUA, that's Lauren. They are very tutorial heavy, which is something I appreciate. Sometimes I don't just want to see haul videos, and that's like, of course, hypocritical because I make a lot of haul videos, but I know some people like to watch them. Anyways, they both do an incredible amount of tutorials that are inspired, inventive. They just, sometimes they'll have something that's like, but just focusing on one feature, and sometimes it's a whole face, and it can be inspired by anything, a movie, runway, anything, and they're extremely good at tutorials. Next is Petrolude, Josh. He's one of my Facebook friends. Yay, that's kind of embarrassing, but anyways. He's a lot better than some people I've seen at theatrical makeup and a little bit more out there. Like, when I say theatrical, I mean actually like costume makeup. Or especially for Halloween, he did some awesome Halloween tutorials. He did one for Avatar and like the fish with the scales, and it was really, really, all of his tutorials are really good. And he does a lot of like makeup for drag, and shows you tips on wigs and everything. So he's very creative, and I like his personality. He's not too serious. He doesn't take himself too serious. which is pretty refreshing because there are definitely some people on YouTube who are just like so stark and, you know, I'm here to make a video. And he definitely brings his personality to it. Next, I want to talk about Nikki Tutorials. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce her name. It could be Nike. I had a friend named Nike, like Nike, but this is Nikkie. She is a very young guru. I mean, from what I gather just from looking at her, very artistic approach to everything that she does. She does a lot of celebrity and like location inspired tutorials. I know she did one on 7 Wonders of the World, and she takes like something that you think would be kind of either random or maybe you couldn't get inspiration from it, and she pulls from that whatever color or shapes or anything like that, textures, and then turns that into a tutorial. And it's funny that a lot of them are actually really wearable, and you wouldn't think some of the bright or vivid colors that she uses would be wearable, but actually her technique is easy to follow, and she does make a lot of the looks actually work for daytime, which is kind of astounding. Okay, next, I had to throw this lady in here, Miss Fili Loca Lola. She's crazy, but in like the most awesome way. She, again, cusses a lot, and she talks about oral sex, and she talks about, like, all different kinds of stuff. And when she does her haul videos, she'll throw in, like, some toilet paper that she brought, and I don't know, she's just a little bit cuckoo, and I love her for that. And she's hilarious, in case I didn't mention that. But she does do a lot of makeup hauls. That's why I kind of, like, threw her into the guru bracket. Next is Miss Jessica Harlow, who she does have a lot of good hair tutorials and makeup. She does a lot of pretty wearable makeup ideas that I've actually borrowed quite a few of them. The problem with her, it's not really a problem, but just when people know that they're beautiful and, you know, they pose and they kind of pucker up for the camera, I don't know, it seems not fake, it seems narcissistic. And if that's not really who she is, then I apologize for saying that. But that's just what's like portrayed to me. That aside, she does do some really gorgeous tutorials, some really gorgeous makeup looks. So, like I said, if that's not really who she is, then okay. But that's like what's being portrayed. I still enjoy her videos though. Next is Marlena from Makeup Geek TV. She, one of the things that she does is she likes to take ads, like for Sephora. I know she did a lot around the holidays for the Sephora catalog. And what she'll do is she'll take a look, say from just like a page of something, and recreate the look. And she'll do it either using drugstore products or products that are less expensive than the ones being shown. So I think that's a huge advantage to people who, you know, either can't afford the products or already have something similar that they can use and aren't really sure how to recreate the look. I saw that she also had like a, I don't know if she did Skittles or it was someone else, but right now she was doing like the soda pop can, which seemed to be like a really fun thing. You know, it's all about like taking inspiration from kind of common items and putting your own spin on it. So, Makeup Fun with Jessie. As far as I know, she's either, I don't know if she's like a newer guru, or maybe just has like less subscribers than some of the rest of the ones I've been talking about. But she's awesome with makeup, with tutorials. I've been watching her for a while, and it makes me sad that she doesn't have more people subscribing to her. She has a really great, she's done some jewelry hauls, and I remember loving every single thing that she was showing. And definitely her makeup tutorials are very easy to follow along. She edits everything really well. And she has a very laid-back, down-to-earth personality, which, again, I appreciate more so than someone who's going to be out there and, like, entertaining and, you know, it's all about being yourself. And I think she does that because she's not trying too hard.